Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, post-Christmas sales and stock for the PS5s went live on EB Games Australian website yesterday at around 12 PM. According to their Twitter, it was pre-sold out by 12:45. So 45 minutes these were live for, and they were all sold out. But I had a chance to speak to some people who work at EB Games, and they told me something different, and a couple other details that we're going to get into. Let's take a look at the article I made on Geeks and Gamers yesterday. You can go check that out in the description below, where I posted this. Post-Christmas PS5 stock at EB Games Australia sells out in 45 minutes. So these are the tweets from EB Games Australia, where it says, just announced, PlayStation 5 disc consoles are available to pre-order online now for install pickup, arriving by 31st of December. Extremely limited stock, strictly one per customer. So I said EB Games Australia announced a fresh batch of disc console PlayStation 5s arriving on December 31st, and within 45 minutes they were pre-sold out. And then they followed up a tweet. It took less than 45 minutes for the follow-up tweet. Update, these have now pre-sold out. So when I clicked the link that they shared for you to actually access these PS5s, this is what happened. The following message appeared on the EB Games website showing stock was unavailable, and that's what I saw. So I said, well, I guess the rest of us can sit back and keep waiting for the next extremely rare and short-lived announcement of a fresh stock of PS5s. Now, I did get to speak to some EB Games workers, and what they said to me when I asked them, I said, how do you feel about the rapid selling of the PS5 stock that happened yesterday within 45 minutes? And they told me, I quote, they sold out in seconds. So the PR from EB Games, which was 45 minutes, I guess that's when they had all their ducks in a row, all their eggs in order, and said, okay, it's finally, we can announce that it's sold out. But according to some EB Games employees who I spoke to, they said they sold out in seconds. That could be people who were on the waiting list already, and as soon as they found out, gone. It could be bots, which one person also said that's what happened with the Xbox Ones a while back, that a lot of bot accounts were set up and they took all these PS5s. That could potentially be what happened. And we saw this happen when the PS5 was announced initially, because I made a video last year, over a year ago now, September 2020, that the PS5s were selling on eBay for $20,000. Someone put it for over $20,000. Someone had a PS5 on eBay for. So, you know, people are buying these and then reselling them for exorbitant amounts of money. So I asked them, well, how many orders did they get in for this shipment? Because if it's gone within seconds, you mustn't have had too many. And they said they have no idea of shipment numbers. They don't get those numbers. They have no idea what they got and no idea what was sold out. And right here, this is why I asked, because we heard that there was some issue with the chips, the components that were being used for the PS5s, that had a shortfall. That was one of the reasons why they couldn't make as many of them. So it says logistics issues and part shortages have grown more severe for Sony. Chief Financial Officer Hiroki Totoki told investors on a conference call late last month. And this was from Bloomberg in November, so only just over a month ago, that they were still talking about logistical and parts issues for the PS5s. That's why I asked, well, how long do you reckon this is going to last? And what I was told is, how long do you reckon COVID's going to last? So obviously they're still putting it down to COVID as a main factor. I was also told by these employees that one of the big reasons why they haven't had shipments in is because in Australia, you've got Queensland, the northern state, who has been mostly closed off from the other states because of COVID. They weren't allowing, apparently, this is what I was told, they weren't allowing any ships and shipments to be sent into other states. So you've had a bunch of PS5 sitting on a shipping container or a dock somewhere up in Queensland that haven't been allowed to be shipped anywhere else. And we've had other issues in Australia where down in Melbourne, this is the amount of packaging and all these goods that had to be shipped out everywhere to people. So we've had issues here in Australia because of COVID. But I think the main thing to take out of what I was told from these employees is that they weren't even notified this shipment was going live until 30 minutes after they had all been sold out. So you've got that 45-minute window where EB Games Australia announces that they're live at 12 o'clock. Then, according to these people who I spoke to, half an hour into that, after they'd already been sold out in seconds, they were notified that they were going live. And then you've got people calling them saying, how come it's sold out already? We just got notified. And that was half an hour after they'd gone live, which they'd all been gone in seconds. So you've got EB Games employees not even knowing that the sale is happening until half an hour after they're already sold out, allegedly. That's what I was told by these employees. So not very good communication and management there from EB Games to their employees and staff who have to notify people when the PS5 go live, but they're already sold out. So that's the information I got for you now. An update from my article yesterday where it was apparently they sold out in 45 minutes is what I said. But from what I was told personally, they sold out in seconds. Unbelievable. So now we're going to have to wait again for another few months for even any more of these PS5s to come out. That wasn't even the digital edition. That was just the disc consoles. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go check out my Odyssey, link in the description below. And you can check out this Geeks and Gamers article in the description below as well. Share this video out there and I'll see you in the next one.